Hello everyone. Today we will gonna solve the question number 485 in lead code, which is max consecutive ones. So, and the questions want to say that gives given a binary array announce and return the maximum number of consecutive ones in the array. So the question basically want to tell us that we will gonna have one array named nums, and we will have binary values. It means 0 and 1 in the array as an element, and we will gonna output the maximum number of 1 appears in the array. For example, here we start with the 2 1, but after that we have 0. So it basically means we have 2 1 in a single row. Then after that we will gonna check this 3 1 as well. So here the 3 sequence of the 1 is greater than 2 sequence of the 1. So the output will be 2. So yeah, what we're gonna do that in this question we're gonna have approach that we will gonna go through the for nums array, and we're gonna compare the value of the element, each element, and if the value is 1, then we're gonna use a temporary count variable, and if the value is 1, then we're gonna plus the count by 1, and if there is a 0, then we're gonna set the current counter as a 0, and then we're gonna start with the new value, and we're gonna have one other integer variable as well, in which we will gonna store the max counter, in which we will gonna compare the max counter with the current counter. If the current counter value is greater than max counter, then we're gonna update the max counter. So for that, we're gonna solve this question in the LeetCode. So let's start the solution. First, we're gonna declare one current. It means current counter. So current count as a 0 and max count as a 0. So this current counter is basically tells the number of ones appear in the line currently, and this max counter, it gives us a answer of our requirements. So what is the maximum number of ones appear in the code? That we're gonna print this max counter. So for that we're gonna run the for loop, in which for int num of for int num of nums, we're gonna go through this, and if the num is equal to 1, then we're gonna increase the current counter by 1. Current count was 1. Else, because if that is not 1, then there will be 0 value in as a num. So else we're gonna do current count is a 0. Now, this is two cases, and now if we the current count is greater than max count, then we're gonna update the max count as a current count, and at the end after the loop we're gonna return the max count. So what this code will gonna do? So it will gonna go through the each element of the loop, each element of the array. We're gonna take the as a num, each element as a num, and we're gonna check that with the 1, that if the value is 1, then we're gonna increase the current counter, and else we're gonna set the current counter as a 0. If the 0 is there, then current counter will be 0. And if during this checks, if current count is greater than max count, then we're gonna update the max count as a current count, and then return the max count. So let's see this solution runs or not. If there is an error, then we're gonna solve it. So yeah, the two test cases are passed. So let's submit this solution. If it passes all the cases. Yes, this is completely perfect, and this is the best solution, I think. So yeah, thank you.